Hello, I am Vithoba Sawan, Assistant Professor from Pillai HSC College of Education and Research, Rasaini, District Raigad. Today I am going to talk about continuous professional development. Let's see, all we are from the educations. And when we are talking about the educations, as a leader, we should have aware about the leadership quality. We should know about the knowledge of subject. We should develop our expertise. We should do the expertise. We are aware about the research. We know about the many policies related to education. We are aware about the psychology of learner as good counselor, as a teacher also. So all the qualities we should require, and that qualities skills will get from the continuous professional development. Normally we are talking when we are talking about the CPD play an important role in educations as a leadership quality in our career development. We should learn through the different training. We should aware about the so many skills. Then only we will get good. We will achieve our goal. In this unit, we will cover this topic, develop an understanding of continuous professional development, outline, system, and the process of implementing them. Second, build on the current continuous professional development practice. Third one, overcome barriers to implement. Let's talk about in 21st century CPD. Here, we are seeing the continuous professional development we require when we are working in any profession. We talked about the education professions that we should require so many things. In 21st century is the child-centered education and teachers should guide our students. A career-long process in which educators find turn the teaching to meet the students' needs. Dewey nicely quoted one definition. Learning must be based upon the actual life experience of an individual. Use reflections on the past experience to guide future learning and practices. Here we are talking about the continuous professional development. When we are talking about the professional development, we should require what, why, and how. CPD is always talked about what, why, and how. We have to decide what and which, why we have to decide the planning. When we are in this profession, we should decide our goals, objective, and what I want to achieve. That we should plan it first. That is very important in a teaching profession. After deciding the planning, we should work on it. That how I will achieve my goals, how I will reach my that for continuously we should work on it. When we are working continuously, it means we will get the different kind of experience. That experience through we will learn so many things. This process is a lifelong process, and continuously at the end of the things we are doing, we are learning something new and new that we call as a professional development. What is CPD? CPD, C stand for the continuous, P stand for the professional, and D stand for the development. When we are clubbing all three together, then only we will get this success in our the profession. This is very important things. Now we have to see what is CPD. CPD is a combination of approaches, ideas, and techniques that will help you manage your own learning and growth. Here, we will talk about different types of approaches. When we entered in these professions, we should look how we are thinking, how we are looking into this profession. That is very important. Teacher always he or she is creative thinkers. Each and every time we will get the new ideas. We should aware about this thing. Whatever ideas will come, that ideas we will share with others. We'll learn through that ideas. We'll implement that ideas, and that will get ideas from the techniques in this profession. In the teaching profession, we require the different kinds of teachings, skills, techniques, strategy. So all we should learn through this CPD. Second, the focus of CPD is firmly on the result, the benefit that the professional development can bring you in a real world. Yes, very true. When we are going from this route, we will get the good experience, real world experience, and we will achieve something in our profession. Develop any activity for staff are doing on the day-to-day basis, which increase the knowledge, experience, understanding, and improve performance. We should update day to day. New skills will come. We have to update our knowledge. That is very important. In 21st century, when we are talking about the 21st century, we should require the ICT based skills. We require the many more skills. We should update our knowledge because students or any other anytime they will ask anything, but our knowledge is updated, so easily we can tackle that questions. Experience, when we are talking about the experience play a very important role in our life. We have to understand how will improve my performance. Those they entered in the newly in this profession, they will start thinking, they will take the guidance from your seniors, and they will learn how I will do my performance better than next like period. That is very important. CPD must fit your career development path. Continuous professional, if as a teacher we are the continuous lifelong learner, then we will achieve our whatever decided our goal aims, that we will rightly achieve that, and that we call as a development path. Here we will talk about the types of CPD. There are the three main types of CPD. First is educational, second is professional, and third one is the self-directed. When we are talking about the educational, so in our professions, always we should attend the different types of training. There are the many trainings, new syllabus, any other things. We should attend that training. So through that training, we will get idea what is the new things, what we have to update, what new professions. So we will get the training from others. Write research paper, start writing the research paper, this is very important. Start publishing your books, that is also very important. In education field, that we call as a continuous professional development. We can talk about the professional. Participate and present paper in different national, international, state level conferences. We should involve in different committees like syllabus committee, review committee, women's development cell. There are the many committees we have conducted in our college, and we should involve in that committee. We should update ourselves, and we will get ideas. Here we will talk about the self-directed. This is the third types of continuing professional development. When we are talking about the self-directed, yes, self is very important. We have to think what I can do. So we should do the review of articles. For that, you should read many more books and magazines, newspaper, journals, and review your articles. You can publish your articles. That will very helpful to update your knowledge. Now we have to see what is the CPD. C stand for the continuing professional development, and what are the requirements for the CPD. We have to see one by one requirement of the continuous professional development. First, we require the qualification. This is very important. Before joining of the college, we have that qualification, and after that qualification, how we will upgrade, that is very important. We'll start learning something new. You should engage yourself in upgrading your qualifications. Work-based learning, where and which institutions where you are working, so that work-based learning, you should learn something, how it's functioning, all the work, you will aware about it. That is very important. Work, you will participate in different kind of activity, so easily you will aware about, you will understand, you will learn that work, and easily you will complete your task. Post registration training, always we should participate in different types of training we are conducting, and through that training we will get idea about it. So many trainings are going. We can take the example of the refresher course, short term courses, and through that we will register for it. We should participate in that, so we will get the new knowledge, new something, and through that newness we will do the professional development. Formal learning to recognize the award. When I will get the award, don't think. You will work on it. You will achieve something, and easily how you will get the award. So that is very important. Knowledge and skill sets. First, you have to upgrade your knowledge. You have to decide what the skills as required for the teacher. There are the many skills we should require for it. So you will aware about the content or your subject thorough knowledge of it, and different types of micro skill or maybe macro skill, you should aware about it. Informal learning, we had seen in the formal learning, as well as we have to learn about the informal learning. Informal learning is basically what and which kind of experience we are getting. Day to day, we will get the many kind of experience, and through that experience, we learn something. And that informal experience, that informal learning will help in your teaching learning process. Reflections on work experience, what you had learned through the informal and the formal learning, that you have to reflect on it, and your teaching learning process will get very effective. Now we have to see the CPD should focus on the outcome. First, we have to identify the needs for the CPD. We have to identify our needs, what I want. We have to decide our goals, objective, and that goal and objective, how I will achieve, that is very important. So first you have to identify what you want after 5 years, where you will be there. So that identifying, and through working on it, that is very important. You make the plan of it. You have to identify your strength and weaknesses. You should talk with your seniors. You, take guidance from your colleagues, and you should improve yourself. That is very important. Do something about it. After guiding, after taking the feedback from your seniors, you will work on it. Do something. How I will get change? Don't get nervous. How? It means that something, whatever we had decided our aim objective, how I will achieve my objective, continuously will work on it and do something about it. What I want to become, and how I will get, how I will success that my objective. So that is very important. You have to reflect on what did you learn day to day life. We will get the many kind of experience while teaching learning process from your colleagues. So What did you learn? You have to reflect yourself. How have you applied and what you learn in real life? Yes, it means whatever learning experience you got it, that learning experience we should use in our teaching learning process, and through that teaching learning process easily that our teaching process will get very effective. Here I would like to say Albert Einstein nicely has quoted, education is not the learning of fact, but the training of mind to think. It means when we are taking any kind of training, that training will help us to get the continuous professional development. Here, these pyramids that show about the educations, how we reach at the end of this thing. Initial teacher training program. When we entered in the teaching profession, there are the many teacher training programs will be there. We should aware about, we should learn about different teacher training programs gives you how to teach, what to teach, how much we should teach, that content that is very important. Those teacher, they are newly entered, newly qualified the teachers, they will learn about it, they will aware about the different policies, different skills and strategies of teaching. Outstanding teacher program, there are the many outstanding teacher training program, securing good program, we should participate, we should get the knowledge from there. Reading a team within an organization, we should make the team, this is the first level of the continuing professional development. Reading a team within an organization, we should make your team. For example, suppose you are teaching any subject, that subject teachers, we will collaborate with one team and work on it. You should contact with the other nearby your colleges, and you will do your organization and do your work, leading beyond the team and the organization. This is the second stage. You should work for your organizations. What you had learned, that is very important. Team wise, that leading, what institution, what organizations will get, you should be aware about. Aspiring to lead an organizations, you should inspire through that organization where you are working. That is very important. Read an organizations. If you are leader, so you will work properly, you will how you will achieve that, whatever the institution or organization has decided, the goals, aims, objective, how we will fulfill that is very important. And the last level is reading beyond an organization. This is also very important. Here we will talk about need of continuous professional development. Yes, is a need of continuous professional development. This the first need is reorient oneself with the update knowledge and skill. All we are in education field, and as a teacher always we should update our knowledge, we should aware about the different types of skills, because knowledge and skills play very important role in our day-to-day life or day-to-day teaching learning process. So as a teacher point of view, you should learn about the different skills that play an important role. Second need is acquire latest strategies, techniques, methodology of teaching subject. What and which subject we are teaching, that is very important. And how I will teach that subject. What are the teaching strategies of teachings, strategies, techniques, methodology, we should aware about it. When we are talking about that strategy and technique, that we should aware about what is the cooperative learning, what is the collaborative learning, what is the constructivism, and how will apply in day-to-day teaching learning process. We should aware about, normally we are using the methodology as a lecture come discussion method. But here I would like to suggest you we should use the different types of methodology like discussion method, project based method, and many other methods we should aware and we should apply in our teaching learning process. Third need is develop proper scientific attitude, temper and interest and learn a way of solving subject problem. We had seen in our subject there we are facing lot of problem, but we should create the scientific attitude, temper and the interest, and we should encourage our students how they will learn. They are facing lot of problems, so how easily will teach our subject, that is our, that is very important things. So for this purpose we should participate in a different activities, and we will do it. Next, fourth point is acquire necessary competence in motivating the students for learning. Many students they have no interest to learn. We should develop the competency of students. We should motivate the students. When the teacher they are motivating the students, really students they will get appreciate. Just you use the motivational word for the students, and students will get the interest in that subject. So when you will motivate the students, easily they will understand. Acquire the necessary skills for providing better guidance to students. Here, as a teacher, always as a good guide and the counselor. So always we should aware about how, what are the guidance skills and how we will guide our students in a proper way. Develop the ability, contribute, and participate in the constructions and the revisions of the work. How students that they will understand. We should understand how the instructional material, how we will prepare the instructional material, different types of scheme for evaluations. We should understand first. We should construct the knowledge. We should do the revisions with of the subject with the students. That is very important. Now we have to see avenue for the continuous professional development. When we are talking about the avenue, so first is college program. When we are talking about the college program, in participate in the college level programs, there are the many activities we are conducting in the college level. So for the professional growth, we should participate in that activity. Normally, we are talking about the college program as a junior teacher or maybe senior teacher, how they are teaching, observing classroom teaching by the senior colleagues or guest teacher. When we are observing the others, our senior teachers, we will get the idea how they are teaching, what and which methodology they are using for the teaching, and how in a simple way they are teaching learning. Participate in the different discussions, seminars, workshop held in the institution for the improvement. Many seminars that state level, national level, international level seminar, we should participate, we should present our papers, and that workshop will get new thing, innovative thing. It's a creative things and will get improve ourselves. Useful advice and help from the experienced teacher heads. We should take the guidance from your experienced teacher. We should take the guidance from your heads, so easily we will understand. Now second next is the seminar and conference workshop. In a college level there are many activities we are conducting. So for the professional growth we should participate in various program. They may prove a potential source of professional growth of teacher. By participating in such a seminar and conference, the teacher broad outlook and expand knowledge. Yes, through that conferences and through that seminar, you will get the new things, new ideas, and new knowledge. outside one own institution. These are being the organized by the extensions department, training college, university, SCRT, NCRT. Always they are giving something new. We should read about it and we should do it. They prove the source of storehouse of knowledge. Here we will talk about the refresher courses and the seminar institution in service program, capability building program. The teacher may join the refresher course and the summer institute held by the universities and the central authorities. This help in the updating knowledge and the methodology of teaching subject. That refresher course, they will teach something new and we will get thorough knowledge about our profession. Here we'll talk about the contribution in the papers and journal. When we are saying about the professional development, yes, we should do it. A teacher contribute his her work by the communicating ideas in the blank and white. Whatever ideas we have, through that ideas, through that ideas, we should do the activities. If one publish article in journals or reputed, other will be the benefit. That is very important. Setting up the association for exchange of ideas, view, discussions on certain new topic related to subject. Even one can publish article by establishing a talk by eminent personalities on various issue related to our subject, content and some problem so that teacher should attend the same. We should attend, we should participate into that talk by the eminent personality. Why should it be an ongoing process? That continuing professional development is the ongoing process. When we are talking about ongoing process, it builds the confidence and credibility. When we are participating, we are attending, we are publishing our papers, so really we'll get the confidence and the credibility in our profession. You can see your progress through your learning. Whenever you will learn something new thing, really that will very helpful for your teacher. Potentials to learn more. Yes, what I want. That is very important. We should learn, we should earn more things. Potential for the career progress, promotions, etc. Continuously update your skill. Set shows the flexibility and adaptability. Continuously you will learn something, you will learn different types of skills, you will learn the flexibility and adaptability, how you will adjust in that situation. That is also very important. Demonstrate the productions and the proactive approaches. Encourage reflections on your learning experience, what and which kind of experience you are getting, that reflect yourself. That is very important. Learnings play a very important role in teaching learning process. Encourage focus and planning to addressing skills and knowledge gaps. There are some barriers to CPD. First barriers is lack of resources. Many times we are not easily available all the resources. So through that resources, we are not get the upgrading ourselves. Fear and lack of confidence in learning. Many are many teachers they have the fears. How I will do? How I will tackle this problem? That, but your confidence that will help you for to achieve something. Lack of time due to workload. Many times we are getting the lack of work in our institutions, so we are not attending the different seminars, conferences, so we are facing the problem. Employees gain award and leaves. Lack of its resources and skills. Lack of effective evaluations. Lack of flexible learning provisions to workplace needs. Now we have to see how the CPD cycle work on it. first is set the objective. When all we are in the teaching profession, first we have to set the objective. We have to set our objective and we have to start thinking on it. How I will achieve whatever that objective. First, you have to frame it, your aim and objective. Second is design the progress and activity. You should make your plan. You should design your program and how that program it will implement, how we will use a different methodology, different strategy, different techniques, and how I will do my teaching learning process very effectively. You will start thinking on it. You should chalk out your design. You should chalk out your programs and how and which kind of activities you are conducting for it. Conduct of activity. After designing your program, you will start working on it. You will implement that program in your classrooms. You should conduct what you had learned, what how you had planned out, and start working on it. You should start doing some kind of different kind of activity. So through that activity, students will get interest in teaching learning process. Analyze learning outcome. What you have to analyze what the students they had learned, what I had learned. That is also very important. You should analyze what is my outcome and apply and share the outcome. What we had learned, what the students had learned, these things we should share with your colleagues, your seniors, with your heads, and implement that activity. So, your professional activity, that professional, continuous professional development, is work very rightly. When we are talking about these things, a teacher purpose is not to create the students in his image, but to develop the students who can make the own image. Brent Tracy nicely has quoted. Continuous personal and professional development is your key to the future. Thank you.